Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing today? This is awkward. I'm gonna try and not curse right now. Steve, you better help me. I almost said her.
Thank you for that amazing introduction, Panda. How's it going, man?
I went to say help and I went herp.
Oh shit!
That
What's up,
was
guys? How we
epic.
doing?
Oh man,
Man.
no. The notification for your show, so I was like, oh, I better put it on. So this way I'm inside the chat talking to everybody else too. And I look up and oh, there it is.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm unsure where Dave or Ryan. I'm pretty sure Ryan's working, but I don't know where
Yeah,
Dave is.
I'm reading a message from him now. He's good. He's wrapping up a busy day.
Who is Ryan or Dave?
Ryan.
Okay. Ryan, love you, bro. Hope you're doing good, man.
We miss you. We miss you.
Dude, he's doing from the text. He's doing great.
Good. I love hearing that.
Yeah.
So this guy's doing a Thursday night chat down. So check it out when he goes live. It may or may not happen during my live show. I may or may not have been invited to his live show as well. Try to take me from my own show. Everyone go check out Ruben. He's an awesome guy, great supporter of this community. And I'm excited to check out his channel as he's doing more stuff here in 2022. What's up, Wheelchair Superhero 87, Oregon 1? Hello. Comfort a sausage party. Comfort a sausage, stay for the party. That's what's up. Hey, did you get my book yet? I think it should be there today or tomorrow. I don't know. Dan, what is up, dude? Flo Dameron, hello. Robert, hello. Isaiah, what is up, sir? Dude, this guy's been watching our videos and live streams for a long time. Seriously. Thank you so much, Isaiah.
What's going on, kid?
That's awesome. Dale, what is up, sir? How are you doing? I need to check out your latest video for sure.
Oh, it's going to be a little reminiscent. It's going to be a little reminiscent of what you went through. So
very heartbreaking.
Great video, Dale.
You watch Dale's attitude towards CGC go from he makes a comment at the beginning of it, and CGC kicks him in the nuts for making that positive comment towards him.
No, I want to see it. Yeah, I'm going to have to see it. Paul, I did message you on IG about whether or not you use the Diamond Comic Suite, so you can just let me know in here. My LCS is having some issues with it, so I don't know if you use it. I'm assuming you don't. Hey, John, what's up, man?
Hey,
so far, Superman Steel in my X books. What are X books?
It's called
X-Men.
X they them.
X they them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, pretty soon it'll go from X-Men to X them.
X they them. Don't put them in a corner, Steve.
Okay. Well, that's a completely different topic.
Wait, do you not see it inside your
What? Did I miss something?
I don't know. It's this thing. Tyler, it like highlighted him, saying it's Morphin time, saying he's a member for 14 months. But I don't know. I don't think it's a super chat though.
No, those are the free badge things that you can post up.
Really?
I think I only see.
Dude, I don't see it, man.
I only see it on my phone.
Yeah, I was about to say I think I only see it on my phone. I don't see it when I'm on the computer or something like that.
I don't see it on here at all, dude.
Phone, I don't see it when I'm on the. No, I see it when I'm on my phone looking at the stream.
Yeah, how can I do that?
You just go down to where the money icon is in the chat, like you're going to do a super chat.
So, yeah, so if you want your stuff,
and then it'll say super sticker, super chat, or free member milestone chat. If you haven't already,
I don't see it.
Oh, that's cool.
I probably already used it. My gosh.
So you just hit the super chat button, and then on the bottom, you can do a sticker, a comment, or there's a free members milestone chat.
Okay, I see it now. I can't highlight it. I have to have the YouTube window open. It doesn't show in StreamYard. So thank you
Yeah.
so much, Tyler, for being a member for 14 months. You are awesome. You know what I'm going to do right now? I keep saying I'm going to do it, so I'm just going to do it now.
Going to PayPal him a thank you?
No.
Nope.
Definitely not.
Never.
Where's the join
Barrick,
button?
what's up, bro?
Where's the join button on this channel?
It's temporarily not available.
They took it down for a sec.
So I was going to do it. No, I love you, sir. I love you, sir. Hey, what's up, DeBarrick75? How's it going?
YouTube wasn't ready to get whacked.
Yeah, Paul said he doesn't use the Diamond Comic Suite. So.
Yeah, I saw that. Before we go further, I do want to say that tonight's Thursday Night Chat is brought to you by comicbook_pressing and IG. If you ever need any books pressed, head up Eric over at comicbook_pressing on Instagram. Use the promo code BURK54. Get free shipping back to you on your first order. Hunting Grails. There we go. We're working on fixing it. YouTube hits Australia. Okay. This is part of the show where we show off our books for the week. I have no books. My shop did not get DC books until today, and I was gone last week, and so I have not had a chance to go get any of those books from last week. But it sounds like they're still having issues with Marvel and DC and just everything in general. So I don't think that I'll be able to.
Issues with comics.
It's just, I know he's frustrated, and obviously his customers are. Panda.
I got nothing either, man. I had to come home. Our basement flooded, so I've been dealing with that. On top of everything that I told you. So I had to take a whole bunch of stuff off the floor. I've got short boxes everywhere right now on top of my kids' dressers and on top of wood blocks over here. I'm going to deal with that. Haven't been able to get out to the shop, but I was able to read everything digitally, so I'm still caught up, ready to go, ready to talk some good DC books, because, man, DC is hitting hard lately, just hard.
Bringing that heat.
You know they are.
Mm-hmm.
They have been for a while, Panda. They have been ever since Future State.
You didn't they upped their game big time at Future State. They really did.
They did.
Yeah.
Legion of Comics.
I don't have any books either to show off today because I don't want to make y'all feel bad.
Do it.
All right.
I want to see that DC pile.
First off, of course, I pick up Detective Comics already, but I also want to give this some extra love right now. It's the first part of the Shadows of the Bat storyline. Detective Comics is doing a 12-issue maxi series. It's going to be coming out once a week for the next 3 months, highlighting the events around this new Arkham Tower and the Bat family specifically. Mariko Tamaki is still writing it, but my man Ivan Reis has moved over from the Batman Superman title to Detective Comics. So the interiors are on point. Suicide Squad number 11. This was phenomenal. We got the Retaliators popping back up from Earth 8, which is like the DC knockoff Avengers. You got Captain America, Black Widow, Iron Man, who's Machine Head there from the Justice League Incarnate story. The Thor knockoff, Spider-Man knockoff, and then the Hulk knockoff. So
that's issue 11?
Yes, sir. This was a total blast. So we have Amanda Waller has gathered up all the people, all the things, all the weapons that she needs to enact her plan of invading Earth 3 and setting up base there because she's in trouble here on Earth Prime. But she needs to make sure her team is ready. So she's throwing her team into fight after fight against all these other multiversal teams, which is just makes for a fun extra meta issue at some points. Superman, Son of Kal-El, issue number 6. We kind of get a little bit of a recap after that awkward kiss a couple of issues ago, and then he just flew off. So he actually comes back and talks to Jay for the first time in a while. You get some backstory on Jay and a little more details on Bendix and the way that Bendix is running his operation of creating superhumans, and they're planning on taking the fight to Bendix.
Mhm.
World of Krypton #2 came out from Vendetti. Man, I'm loving this. Absolutely
Who
loving.
did that cover?
That's Miko. Miko goodness. Miko catching cover A's these days.
Mm.
Look at that.
Sweet.
Zod and Jor-El. But a lot of Krypton politics. I love that old Krypton politics stuff. You know, it goes in and you kind of see the way that Krypton is structured with the different houses and where they stand in their society. And we start seeing some division because people don't necessarily agree on how to move forward in these final days. And what they're doing unique in this one compared to other old Krypton stories is they're kind of highlighting the final days with a great dying off event of the animal life on their planet. And there's this whole argument over why aren't we paying more attention to this? Why are we focusing on this military trash? But yeah, Justice League Incarnate #3. That's Joshua Williamson. Fantastic story. This is going to be big news for DC coming up here in the future. Definitely need to keep up with that. Dark Knights of Steel #3. That Payal. Batman 119. From Williamson. Molina's crushing the artwork on this. This is the true return. Yes, the true return of Batman. And then I did pick up a back issue called Daisy from Dark Horse Comics about this giant lady. It was recommended, and I checked with Promiscuous Time Traveler. He said it was good. Then I picked up a trade of We Live because I'm sending this off to somebody, one of the channel members, because I cannot promote this book enough. Everyone should read it. Then 2 Marvel.
Yeah, I got my copy too.
Have you read We Live, haven't you?
Nope.
Yeah. I read it after you and Ryan did the interview for the brothers.
Dude, it is so good. Hey, Steve, look at that.
And if you guys haven't caught that interview, make sure to go back over to Cosmic Campfire and catch the rewind on that one. That was a really, really good video that you guys did.
Super
Artwork
colorful.
is amazing. Oh, dude,
Did
the
they just eat that
colors
dude's head?
are just
Did they just eat that dude's head?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Wow.
And this is where they're murdering children.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Firing squad. It looks
Can't leave me
like
unsupervised here.
firing squad.
Yeah, it was wicked. It's such a good read.
Did everyone have a good New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, all that?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
We were at my sister's last week, and we actually drove back on New Year's Eve on that Friday. There was actually a lot of good books that came out last week, and I haven't got a chance to get those or read those yet. There was like Flash that came out last week, I want to say. Power Rangers Universe. Did you guys like Power Rangers Universe? I honestly thought it sucked.
It sucked bad.
I
it
read
was
the first
really
2
bad.
pages and I had something else to do. I think I was washing dishes, so
It was horrible. I thought it was just
I
really,
haven't
really
read
bad.
it
It
yet. Who wrote it?
wasn't Ryan. I know that.
Well, originally it was Frank Gogol that
It was
wrote it.
supposed to be Frank.
After those accusations, they solicited it with no writer at all the way up until the moment the book came out, and they put a name on the book. So the person's name, can't think of off the top of my head, but it wasn't Frank Gogol, and it wasn't creditless. I mean, somebody got credit for it, but it wasn't put together very well.
No, I thought it was trash. If I'm being completely honest, I thought it was absolute trash.
I think that's a little harsh, but it just wasn't interesting. Written by Nicole Andelfinger.
Sounds like a made up name.
Yeah.
And Dolphinger.
I'll be honest with you. I think Gogol wrote it. I think this is legit Gogol's Power Ranger writing. It kind of, there's nothing about this that says it's not. I mean, I think they just had to put a name
Let me
on it.
message him and ask.
Yeah. Like, did they come back and have someone else rewrite his book that he already wrote? Because he'd already written it.
What up, Derek?
But I don't think that the writing was as bad as just like I'm not interested in these characters whatsoever. I think it's there's more to it. It's not a one shot, but right now I feel really detached from it. You know, when I read it, I didn't.
It just felt
care.
just like they're throwing us in the middle of this story that we don't know anyone about. and then boom, the world is getting destroyed. Middle finger.
Translation.
What up,
middle
Derek? How's it
finger.
going, man?
Translation middle finger.
Yeah,
But-
that's what I meant by it wasn't put together well, because you can see what they tried to do with like this opening scene where you see him go into the portal and something happens, and then we're fast forward to a whole different set of
the
people
Morphin
we
knot.
follow.
The Morphin
Yeah.
knot.
Yeah, but see how it had like that it was supposed to be like a catch open, like this is going to draw them in, and then we'll introduce them to all the characters, then they can all figure it out together later. But
It was like 5,000 years later or something like that.
it just felt choppy, like they rushed to introduce us to a team of 5 teenagers, which is to be expected, but it was just
Are they supposed to be the Morphin Masters? Is that what we're getting here? Or are they supposed to be another Power Rangers team?
no. I think it's just like a standard Power Ranger trope. You know, give me 5 teenagers, slap a different color on each one of them. I don't think they're Rangers or anything. It's just supposed to catch in our mind, you know, that okay, this is our 5 team.
What was that team that was supposed to be with the White Ranger that they decided just to put with the Mighty Morphin team instead? What was that team?
What?
There was a team of Power Rangers that the White Mighty Morphin Ranger was supposed to be in, but they actually cut him out of that and they just put him into the Mighty Morphin team.
Oh, talking about in the actual TV?
Yes.
I don't remember. That's talking about the Japanese show.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't keep up with all those. I watched the first few episodes of the first season just to see the differences and stuff. That's about it.
Okay. Because yeah, they kind of look like the Lost Galaxy Rangers, but they also look like, I don't know, also kind of like the Wild Fury as well. Super Sentai, because it was a Super Sentai team. Let's see if I can find it now.
Ooh, there we go. I look a lot clearer now. Do I look a lot clearer to you guys? I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you look so clear. You look great, bro.
Thank you. You look great. Thanks.
Okay, the Gosai Sentai Dairanger.
Say that again.
The Gosai Sentai Dairanger. Here we go. Hold on, I got it right here. I know everyone in chat really wants to hear us talk about Power Rangers more.
There it is.
I
Look at
felt
that.
like when I was reading it, it felt like it was going to be this team right there. Maybe not. I don't know.
Man, they got some big things coming from the Power Rangers over at Netflix in the upcoming year or two. Pretty
What's
excited
happening?
about it.
I
Go ahead, Mark. You probably know a lot more than I do.
Netflix is going to, we're done using stock footage from Japan. This last TV season that came out, that's actually the standard the younger kids show, is 100% American made and produced, no stock footage. And moving forward, Netflix is going to be releasing a movie and pairing it with its own anime style series meant for us 30-year-olds that grew up with this stuff.
I hope
So
it's a Mighty Morphin team.
They will continue to put out the regular once a year seasons, changing it every so often or every year for our kids, but they're going to be feeding us what we've been hungry for a long time. Netflix style.
It's going to be a darker Power Rangers.
So it'll be like that,
so
like
for it.
gosh, what was that? What was that guy's name that put together that Dark Power Rangers 14? What was it called?
Talking about the one with James Vanderbeek in it or something?
Yes.
Dude, that was fantastic. I loved that.
That fan made, yeah.
Yeah, with like the Dragon Shield, was just like energy light and everything.
Power Rangers Unauthorized Bootleg Universe at Adi Shankar.
What in the world are you reading?
That was the name of it.
Was it?
I don't know, man. That's a lot to remember.
Dude, I just remember Zach just going off the rails and that using
Cutting
guns
dudes'
and
heads off and
everything.
stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna play
We
like
were sitting there hitting the
15
booger sugar,
seconds
then
of it.
murdering people. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. I like the shield that comes up. One of them wears a shield, and it's all light.
Mhm.
There it is.
That was great.
Yeah, I thought was it Zach that had the
Guns.
no, he had the light shield on him. You know,
Oh, that was Tommy.
That was Tommy.
that was Tommy. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. If we could get more things like that, that'd be amazing.
Yes.
Because that interrogation with James Vanderbeek going up against Kimberly like that, looking for Tommy Oliver.
And Kimberly
Skull showed
Rita?
up and murdered Jason and who else was in? Was it Jason? He was in the car. He just got married to someone. Oh yeah, Jason and Kimberly were in his truck, and they just Bulk and Skull show up and just shoot.
No, it wasn't Kimberly, was it?
It was Kimberly because at the end of the interrogation, that was like
It was
the catch.
Kat.
Kimberly was still alive, or Kat was still alive, or whoever.
No, because she died at the beginning of this.
Yeah, it was supposed to be Jason and I think Kat, the other Pink Ranger, the one that followed in the series.
Okay.
Dan saying it's actually called Power Rangers for that bootleg. And he wanted to tell you in a super chat.
It's actually called Power/Rangers for that bootleg. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, Dan. You are absolutely amazing. That fan film really got the Power Rangers movie made. Yeah, I mean, I remember when it came out. I was student teaching at the time, and we watched it at the school I was student teaching at. And all the kids, 16, 17, 18, they thought it was awesome. And I also obviously thought it was awesome. We need more stuff like that. I feel like the Power Ranger show is obviously still for kids, but like the comic books are for us adults, and we want those comic books that are like. There's obviously people.
I think that's the aim for the anime like series that they're going to do. I know it's going to be an animated series of the Power Rangers that they're going to do on Netflix. That's supposed to be geared more towards guys our age and stuff like that. So I'm really looking forward to it. Like everything that I've heard about it has just been amazing. So what up?
You guys want to? You guys, I think, have already seen it, but you guys, I'm posting this video tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And I posted it early for the Burke fam. You guys want a sneak peek? Everyone want a sneak peek of this? Okay. Well, good thing I run the show. So.
Big Nosh.
That's a 1 in 25 for number 1. Cardboard crazy.
Num nums.
Life Story Annual. Yeah, I like that cover.
So that's this video is going to be posted live for everyone to watch tomorrow.
You should freestyle over it.
No. Oh shoot! I went in and I looked up the values. It's around $140 plus the art piece. That's one of a kind from Cardboard Crazy. So, Big Nosh, hey fellas, I cannot say wife has been nursing me and she is demanding I watch Jeopardy with her, but I want to stick my head in and say what up. What up, Big Nosh? I appreciate you stopping in, sir. Appreciate you so much. Dang. Nice. Did you see the new Power Rangers book, Negative Space 1 of 50?
It's a Goni Montez negative space.
For Power Rangers Universe, right? It's got to be.
I don't know.
It is. It's for Power Rangers Universe. They're doing one from every Ranger. And they're fantastic, but I'm not buying them.
That's how the regular covers are going to be as well. Like how this one was an all red Ranger, the next one is an all whatever other color ranger.
This one is what I'm assuming they're talking about. Yeah, it's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Scroll down. There's some of the upcoming ones too.
Yeah, so this is issue 2. Oh, Power Rangers Universe is only 6 issues long.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
it's just the Phantom Ranger story.
Yeah.
Look at her back leg. Go back.
Yeah, I was about to say, is that a jetpack on her back? What is
That was her foot up there by her head.
Nuh-uh.
One
Why?
girl's flexible.
It still just makes her look like Boba Fett. Like,
Oh, wait, where's number 3 at? Oh, so this has got to be number 3.
Her little predator cannon. That's wicked.
that's cool.
Looks like she's leaning down at you and everything.
So they're doing a Mighty Morphin team here for Power
Mhm.
Rangers Universe that has nothing to do with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
But we
Literally
don't know where
nothing.
you're going with this, though.
They're just doing these covers to sell books.
Well, look at
I'm
the
for
look at the cover to number 1. It has like it's insinuating that this is about to travel through some eras.
Well, maybe they will. Oh, so there's issue 2. Wait, no. What the heck?
Yeah, that's right. The Blue Ranger with the hand, the Yellow Ranger with the hand.
That's issue 2. This
Yeah.
should be issue 2.
And if you look down below, yeah, there you go, the A covers.
Yeah, so that's a cover. Oh, is that you got Ruben in the background?
Mhm.
I guess we could pull him up. Last night was fun at Legion of Comics. You guys have a date?
Yeah, we did over on Sector 2815's channel for his show Guess That Key.
Guess That
where
Key.
It was a blast. We laughed so much. It was ridiculous. And there were some awesome books shown off last night.
Yeah.
I watched part of it.
You know,
I watched part of it.
The
before.
dynamic between you, Jake, Jesus, and Paul and Kevin, oh man, that flowed
Jake-
so
Kevino.
well all night.
Yeah,
I love
Jake
that.
and Jesus are going to be coming on the channel here soon to talk
Good.
about what they got going on, because between the two of them, they got a lot going on. Jake runs the
about to say,
podcast,
Spectales. Yes.
and Jesus is his co-host for it, and Jesus is the owner of Guaranteed Comics. So
Yeah.
I'm going to do an unboxing with the owner of the place I bought it from to talk about what's so unique and important about what he's doing and how it can be very influential on the market and such a resource for people who have been burned so many times before.
Can someone?
I will
put a
say
link?
that I am actually one of the stories from Spectales.
Can someone hit me a link with that?
You've been on Spectales?
I have not been on Spectales, but I have been on Spectales, and kind of a low light kind of thing. I'll let you know about it.
Oh, you piece of
No,
crap!
well, that's the thing, is that I had no idea. Well, and I, Jake and I, we were talking before all that. Like, I'd been a good, great supporter of his over on Omega Reads, or Omega Red, if you guys know, on Instagram. And he went live for the first time. I was there for his first live before he even did his podcast. Like, the dude has a lot of knowledge, and he talks really, really well for that podcast. Like, he's got that voice, you know what I'm saying? But he's also got that look to him as well. Like, man, he's doing it up, man. And him and Jesus, they have a good back and forth, and they just celebrated their 25th episode. And if you guys go on the Spectales Instagram, there should be a link tree to their Spotify, their whatever kind of other platforms that they have for the Spectales. But it's a really good podcast. If you guys haven't checked it out, you guys should go check it out. They're only 25 episodes in, and they're going to be doing so much more. So
I cannot find their YouTube channel, but I just found their Instagram.
It's a podcast, not a YouTube channel.
So that's why I can't find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spectails.
What do you guys think of Power Rangers 14? I thought it was very good.
Zordon. Team Zordon. I just want to give
Dude.
I want to give everybody out there who I had to argue with early on about being on Team Zordon. I'm not going to put my middle fingers up because it's Steve's channel. Just pretend I'm flicking y'all off.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Zordon was a beast.
You guys still
in
think they're
this-
gonna kill off
in
Matt?
this-
And I promise you, the power will not protect you. Weapons out. I'm like, what? What?
Oh
Yeah.
man, I know we're jumping here, but that last panel was with Lord Zed just standing there, be like, oh, knowing that fight's coming to Zordon, or something's gonna come to Zordon, or something's gonna come on Zordon like that. Just like, man, it was just crazy. Like the whole read, this just action-packed comic. It was just amazing. And the few highlights that I liked were the ones with Squat. You know, when he's coming out, he's going, power up.
Mhm.
It's been such a long time since it's been almost 2 weeks since I read that story, and it's yeah. So he basically stays back. It says, I ain't leaving. We ain't
He's
losing.
the-
We ain't losing today.
Yeah, but we're not losing today.
You ain't losing today.
Yeah, it was a big regroup issue. So we saw like the whole little Zofrum's little team of elite guards finally get taken out, and it took a couple of the Rangers, a couple of the Omegas, and Zed's posse working together, and they pulled it off. It was pretty cool how they kind of systematically took them apart, as well as we saw Zord in his Zordon in his portable suit and with an attitude. Like he's mad. He's really mad. And I think the thing that made him the most aggravated was the fact that the Eltarians working for Zorfram do not get it. Like, guys, you don't see how big of a piece of crap y'all are being right now, and they ain't trying to hear it, so he's beating it into them.
Yeah, I like what he said. Something about, being so misguided, but today you will learn, or something like that. And just threw like, I don't know how many people into the air up onto the ceiling of the ship that they were on and stuff like that. Like, man, Zordon just tore them a new butthole on that one. It was crazy.
The only issue I have is Tommy getting hit in the back again.
Man, they're doing Tommy bad.
They're literally doing Tommy dirty. They're doing Tommy dirty. But
to answer your question, I really think they're going to kill off Matt during this run.
You think so?
I don't think he's going to make it out of the Eltarian War.
Who's gonna be the new Green Ranger then?
That'll be part of the next storyline, I guess. I don't know.
You think they're gonna?
Because this Green Ranger is man-made, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, we should get the next story tomorrow. Mighty Morphin 15 comes out next week.
I've been assuming that. I've been assuming that they kind of just played up Matt just for the sake of having someone you can kill off. We've talked about that before. He's a prime candidate to give this book some extra weight.
And then that's going to cause Kimberly to leave the team and have Kat come in.
They could do that. That'd be weird if they let that be the catalyst for it after they just kind of explained to Tommy that even though Matt's back, Kimberly's still right here with you,
Right.
Like if she were to leave the team because of Matt, that would be very off-brand for Kimberly.
But
right.
I could see him doing it. I can see them doing it.
Yeah, they've made poor writing choices before, so yeah.
Well, I heard, who put it out there? Someone put it out there, I think in the Burke fam chat, that Ryan Parrott's leaving Power Rangers in the next 4 months.
Oh, I think Dan, Blue Hellion, he was the one saying it.
Okay. I'm not surprised, honestly. He's been writing it for a long time. Like he's been writing Go-Go since like 2017. So
I hope they don't put Nicole Middlefinger on it.
Yeah, I mean,
is it my whole middle finger? Is that how it's going to go? Nicole, my whole middle finger?
Yeah, my whole middle finger.
I think it's Nicole and Dollfinger. I think that's how you say it. And Dollfinger. Matt dies. White Ranger absorbs the Green Ranger powers, and he becomes Lord Draken.
Yeah,
Which, where is Lord Draken right now?
in space.
Mhm.
So they pretty much they give him back his powers, and he left, so he can basically be the next big bad.
Watch, he's going to be the one that takes out the Imperial.
That's
You
what
think
I was
you
thinking.
think for
He's
one
gonna
second he
swoop
wants the
in.
Imperial? Yeah, he don't want
That would
them
be
out there.
fantastic. That would be
Yeah, but
fantastic.
then they could set him up to be the next big bad after that.
They could.
I'm still wondering what they're doing with
Dark Spectre.
what's his name, the one in Lost in Space.
Will
Lost in
Robinson.
Space. I mean, no,
Danger Will Robinson.
I meant Power Rangers in Space. Andros, isn't that his name?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
haven't seen nothing
yeah,
about him
we haven't-
since New Dawn. That's a different.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a whole different universe.
But is it? No, but
Right?
is it?
But
Yeah.
is
It's really not. It's a different
Is it, though?
dimension.
Yeah.
Because if Draken is here, that means that it's canon. Andros over there is canon. Ranger Slayer just went over there from
True.
here. So
True.
it being in a different universe means nothing in Power Rangers. It's
I would
next
like
to-
a second series for New Dawn, preferably with a better artist. I'll be an
Oh
honest.
man, I love that run. That was such a good run. That little 3-issue mini, it was so good.
I want more. I want more, and I want more Ranger Slayer. I want more Ranger
Mhm.
Slayer.
So I have like my mycomics.com, mycomicshop.com want list set to always alert me whenever her first appearance pops up on there. And I got an email today. Like I was literally looking at my phone when the email came in, and before I could even open it, someone else had already snatched it up. Like it's still sought after.
What is?
Her first appearance. There's some keys that I just keep my alerts on mycomicshop.com and other places. Like if one shows up, I would like to know.
How much,
just in
how much
case.
are they asking for it?
It was a very fine copy for $7.
So mine's like 9294. I got it for 20. It could probably be 98 if it gets like cleaned. It's just got a
I
little
want
bit
that
of color. around it.
second print.
Yeah, you
That
should send
second
it
print
to
with just her on the cover.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I got that one.
I had the
Yeah,
first.
as soon as I get that in, I'm sending it to Justin Comics. So
And then you got the
oh, you were there when I got it, Panda.
what is I think it's
that's
like
right,
the
yeah.
issue. It's like an issue right after that, or maybe it is that issue that there's an exclusive that Montez did the helmet variant of the Ranger Slayer, the non-foil Ranger Slayer helmet variant.
Oh, it was like the San Diego Comic-Con one or whatever.
Yeah, I've got that one too.
was it a Go-Go Power Rangers?
Mhm.
No. Oh yes, it was. Yes,
Yeah.
it
But I don't think it's her first appearance though. I think it's a different issue.
No, her first appearance was 8, wasn't it?
Okay, no, yeah, you're right. It is a different one here. It's let me pull this up real quick. I know all these people watching right now. That's why everyone's leaving.
Oh, that's so
Go-Go
good.
Power Rangers number 11.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And
actually-
they
That's
made this a hardcover cover, right?
they did
Yeah.
One of the hardcovers is this cover.
Yeah.
near mint to near mint minus.
For one, I
Tony
think it was for
Montez
the
just
ultimate
killed
Go-Go.
it, though.
Mhm.
I need to get that.
And that
Later, you
that
better-
Dimension X where that
Later,
was
dude.
being sold at is normally really, really expensive for books too.
March is Ryan's last month for writing Mighty Morphin and Power Rangers. Okay, so he only has a couple issues left. Yeah. So if he's leaving soon, that means I don't think that he's going to kill off Matt, because he's always talked about in the past he wants to create characters that other people can mess around and play with. Like he was excited when someone else was writing that Draken New Dawn series,
Yeah, they wrote it well.
which is interesting because
Yeah.
like his best friend Kyle Higgins, he don't like anyone messing with his characters. He big mad about that. He's big mad about that.
You can tell from where he's copying Power Rangers, the Radiant Black, except it sucks.
Radiant Black.
I saw it rating after issue 2 or 3.
I know a lot of people enjoy it, but I'm definitely kind of like thinking if if you're already familiar with Ranger stuff and you're into Ranger stuff, you're just going to see Radiant Black as just a cheap knockoff. But if you don't
Mhm.
read
Do you think
Ranger
that
stuff already, it probably will be pretty easy to enjoy for the
It's
same
probably-
reason why I enjoy Ranger stuff. You know, it's
It felt like he just made himself a Power Ranger in his own book.
Yeah, he
Mhm.
did. He
Yeah.
for real did.
You know what? If I was a writer, I probably would do that too.
yeah, I probably wouldn't, but I'm not that egotistical.
I have a big ego. And big other things.
I love messing with you guys.
Like feet.
Do you not know who this is?
Yeah, that
He
could
don't-
be
he don't-
that could be Radiant
who I am.
tagline. Do you know who I am?
Okay. So that brings me to the story from last week, the guy that did not know who I was.
There's just one guy though.
So we were at the Mall of America, okay, and my daughter and my two nieces and my wife and my sister, we were all there, and my parents are there and whatnot, and we got these wristbands for the girls to go ride all the rides, and so the lines are long. Obviously, there's lots of rides there, so I go get in line, so that way when the girls are done with one, they can just come over with me since I've been standing in line. They can just get with me.
You cut?
I was there the whole time.
Yeah, I hear you.
These
man.
girls come in. There was like 10 people behind us.
How many girls came back up to the line though, where you were standing?
They are 7-year-olds, Mark.
No, I said how many of them?
Two. And
Two.
I don't ride the rides. I don't ride the rides.
So it's only one cut then. That's not too bad. It wasn't two cuts, it's one cut.
Right. So they came in, and the dude working yells at my daughter and my niece in front of everyone. And then, of course, what happens, like I yell back, I'm like, dude, I've been here the whole time. He goes, but they haven't been. And I'm like, dude, like, just there's so many different things you could be worrying about than that. And of course, it upsets my daughter because she thinks she's in trouble. So she starts crying. And I'm like, so I yell at the guy in front of the room, like, thanks for making her cry, bro. Thanks for making her cry. And she was so upset we had to get out of the line because that guy made her cry. And it was the guy didn't know who I was, but I was big mad. I was big mad at this guy.
What ride was it? Was it the teacups?
It was it was actually of all the rides for them not to ride, I'm actually glad it was that one because it went upside down and it went straight down and whatnot. Like it was a scary looking ride.
Was it a roller coaster?
It was a roller coaster, yeah.
Oh, cool.
But I was big mad. I was big mad. Oh, Nicole Ann Dolphinger was the author of Lumberjanes and The Dark Crystal. Cool. Yeah, absolutely. Tootly. My daughter thinks that the new Batman movie looks scary. I think it looks great. The Flash looks phenomenal. Phenomenal. For sure.
Whether or not we'll see Henry Cavill in it, I don't know. That's still,
If those rumors are true and they're replacing Henry Cavill with Supergirl, that's going to piss off so many people.
This is a multiverse. With this Supergirl being confirmed from a different multiverse or a different universe, I think it's just multiverse stuff, man.
I hope
Like,
so. Hope they
don't get more appearances with her. That would kind of suck. If we do get more appearances with her, like it has potential to be good. So I don't.
We'll say this:
people are quick to use words like replace or gender swap. You know, she's an established character that's entering the universe, is the way I see it.
her first appearance is still like it's not like super affordable. It's like 1,000 or two.
Yeah, it's not affordable.
But that book, it's gonna go crazy if she's in that movie.
Well,
She is. But
Supergirl
she
that's in
takes
this
over.
movie, the Supergirl that's in this movie's first appearance is in Justice issue 7.
I was about to say it's
I know
really
it's a different Supergirl. I get that,
It's Lara Kent.
but still,
Lara.
Where have we heard that name before?
Monkey's name, named after Superman's mama. Yeah, I got her copy.
you guys want to talk real quick? Dark Knights of Steel, and then we'll get out of here.
Yeah, we can.
Okay. What do you guys think?
Dark Knights of Steel. Oh my gosh, This whole retelling the whole thing. My gosh. Finding out who the Green Man was and just the way that they're setting it up, finding out who Bruce really is. And Alfred's like, I've known this whole time. Like, of course you've known,
Right.
you know?
Yeah, it was savage.
He
It was
is
a super
the
savage issue.
purveyor of secrets.
Yeah, speaking of Supergirl, like I don't know why in my brain I assumed that she had got her revenge when she killed Jefferson's son in that last issue. No,
She wasn't done.
She wasn't done at all. She went and slaughtered the Metalmen. She slaughtered Jefferson himself and his whole crew, minus Constantine. Just straight
True, right through
put
the
her
back.
put her arm through him out of nowhere. So
Yeah.
I assume, like, I'm thinking that it's going to be a whole Black Lightning versus House of L. Nope. Like he's done. It's going to end up being like Constantine with Hippolyta versus the House of L and Wonder Woman at this point. You know, it's getting pretty wild, pretty fast.
Which
It's getting
when
pretty
they
serious.
started, I was really excited to see this House of Black Lightning. It was just like, yes, I love this character. I love that his children are in it, just like on the TV show and everything like that. And it's just like, all right, this is awesome. And then this issue, you're just like, well, he's done. That's it.
They're all
Like,
done. They just got Red Wedding.
They did do Red Wedding. You're right.
So the first 3 issues of this were like the first season of Game of Thrones. You think you know who this book is going to be spotlighting, but they just kill them all off. It was cool.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
it's got to be what's that guy's name?
Tom Taylor,
No,
Kaiser Soze.
Superman's big. Well, it's got to be Lex Luthor. It's got to be Lex Luthor, and I honestly think there are some other big players as well. I think you think they're trying to make it saying it's gonna be houses versus houses, but I actually think that's what Lex Luthor wants. But also, I think that a Mega Beam guy is gonna come down and
Omega Beam
Darkseid?
guy. Put some respect on his name.
Did you say Darkseid?
he's gonna come down, and they're all gonna have to go together, even though they don't want to.
Yeah, we still haven't even seen Luthor though.
Tell you where we have seen him, and that's in Batman.
Okay, so explain to me. I haven't read this week's Batman. Go. You can go full spoiler. I'm still gonna read it and still buy it. What happened in this?
Batman and Ghostmaker finally did seal the deal. So they didn't
What?
even do it in a
They did this?
They didn't even do it in a flashback.
They
They
did
did
this.
it in
No,
real
they did not.
They did not show them spooning. I call it sporking.
No way did they
there's
do
no-
that.
It's still on the fence who Big Spork, Little Spork is, but it is confirmed that there was sporking. So
No way. You're joking.
No, read it. It starts in 118. Dude, and Molino, the way that he did that in the pages, just amazing.
his use of shadows in it was like that was a work of art. Like it's pretty nuts how he did that so skillfully.
Yeah. Did you read 118? Because that's where I started, was 118, and that's, oh man, and Molina is killing it with the art.
You guys are joking.
God, dude.
They wouldn't make Batman do that.
The fact that they're letting him cover art and interior, that's just a testament to how good he is. And I like the way that he draws
Yeah.
Bruce like stockier, like with the bigger chest and
Yeah, and they even said in that what's it called? The second or the secondary storyline that they had in 119. Did you read that with the little girl
and
after the issue was done?
what was that? The Venture? No, I didn't. I just read the backup story in Detective, so they're all kind of blending together. But I don't think I read the backup in this one.
Yeah,
No,
even
Robin
in the
show.
backup, the little girl was saying, how he was the biggest man she had ever seen,
Yeah.
and just, and that I feel like that's how Molina is drawing him, and like, in order for him to be a good Batman that doesn't have any superpowers, like you would naturally have to be like a bodybuilder looking kind of person, and so
Peak
to
of
actually
human
draw him like
whatever.
that.
Yeah,
Peak
especially
human
like the
physical
peak human
capability.
physical condition. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's supposed to be
Amazing, dude.
like Captain America without the serum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thumbed through that one to that little girl and him. Like,
Yeah, that storyline wasn't even that bad. I
I
could
had
take it or
nothing
leave it.
against
It was good.
busy. Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Was that supposed to be the same Robin chick that's now featured in that Robin story? How they just revealed like that there's the first. Where's my Nick's Kicks book? Right here. So in this Robin story, this. Hold on, let me take this out. I know Steve loves this cover.
Hey, real quick, I do have to ask you, what do you guys think of Eat the Rich #5?
Oh, I did. I told you I wasn't going to read it.
You didn't read it?
I'm not reading it.
The first Robin from this book was that little girl just some girl putting on a costume, or was she like supposed to be the first Robin that was revealed in this book?
I haven't read the Robin, so I have no idea.
Oh, I did read that. I know what you're talking about. I don't know how to answer that.
You're gonna have to read that backup story in Batman 119 and let me know.
Okay.
Because I didn't. Yeah, I didn't read that Robin's thing.
That might be.
Because Batman's costume in that backup story looked throwback. You know, it was the blue with the big symbol.
Right. Next week we get Mighty Morphin 15. The Joker. Are you guys still reading the Joker?
Nope. I dropped it 2 issues ago.
DOT 15.
I'm all over that.
I just got that Department of Truth #14 from Martin Zavala from Hogjaw Comics. My God, that thing is so good looking. If you haven't checked it out, look on my eye. You guys can see it's just that pill, that CD homage cover to. Oh my gosh, love it. I mean, I love Eminem, so all these homage covers to Eminem, I've been picking them up and everything like that. 616 had that awesome one with Megan Hutchinson Cates.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was one of the first albums that I had listened to with Eminem, and oh my God, the Slim Shady LP.
Did you sell your Did you sell your trade dress Marilyn Monroe?
I did. I sold the trade dress, but I still have the Virgin. The Virgin is the one that I wanted the most out of, and so when you got that that set, I was like, ooh, if I'm going to send one to CGC, it's going to be that one. But now I don't even know if I'm going to be sending anything to CGC.
Okay, should we talk about that real quick before we get out of here? Because I want to make
a video. Hurry.
So we want to end on a bad note? Is that what you're saying?
I want to give you guys time to jump over to Rubens if you guys wanted to.
Hey, we're all going, right? You're still going too?
Yeah, I was going to stop in for a minute or two.
That's what I'm saying.
I got to shoot a video or two tonight after this.
Okay.
I was going to make a video on it, but I'll just say this. I'm not happy with it. And it kind of honestly is like a kick in the nuts to collectors right now.
For CGC fans?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Who we have just stuck by them with all this crap that they've been doing.
For them to raise their prices twice within a year when they're still backed up as far as they have. And when I say that, they say they've caught up with their when books come in, and that's fine. They're receiving them. That's fine. Well,
the only thing that they've done with that though, but that's what I'm saying, is okay. They have caught up with all the received, but what they did is they also extended the the turnaround time because of it.
They've extended. So just not that long ago, a modern was 102 days or something like that. It's now 149. Books that I had in there for signature series, they were 130 some odd days. They're now 149. They're changing the times, which I get. It happens. They change their times every once in a while. I get it. But for them to do that, like as they're changing the price, and when I say changing, increasing, that to me is you're paying more for a service that's worse than it was a year or two ago.
Yeah,
and that just doesn't seem right to me. And not only that, you've now done that twice.
Your spider.
You've now done.
I know, man.
I do like they didn't improve anything, but when they did the last price hikes, not long after they made updates to their submission stuff on their website, and they also changed the way that they receive books in order to put your books into the system quicker to get rid of that extended void. So they did that. It did not do anything for the return times, but they did do something. Just being 100% honest here. Like, I mean, it sucks the return times are what they are, but they did do something. So I'm wondering if they have something else up their sleeve. Like let everybody just get mad real quick, and then what's coming next? So since the
We're gonna
last
grade.
they opened graders notes, reduced the void time, and updated their website and their submission forms, which doesn't sound like much to people who might not submit to them regularly, but if you submit to them, that's actually 3 very good things that they did.
Maybe I should ask them to come on the channel.
Damn, Dan.
CGC. You're gonna get that. You're gonna get
They're
that
still
Wonder
in
Woman again.
received. They are still in received since July
Dan
9th.
just likes to
They're not
push those
scheduled for
buttons.
grading. I sent
No.
books to Justin like 2 weeks ago. He cleaned and pressed them. He sent them to CGC. They got to CGC December 28th, and December 30th they were scheduled for grading.
Yeah, I know. I have books that were received.
Whoa. Wait, was your books like selected to go through real quick or something?
No, that's what I'm saying. The void, that dark void time is gone. If you send books to CGC now, for one, you can put your tracking number directly into CGC where you can verify if your books are there in that void. When usually you have to check your own shipping and it'll say it was delivered. Then you have to wait for the mysterious amount of time for it to pop up in their system. You don't have to do that anymore. Now you can actually check and find out. And that void right there, that dark, mysterious time, is what they cleared up. They changed the way that they take in books. So when stuff gets to their PO box, they get it, they put it in order, and they check your books in as quick as they can. That's what they caught up on.
So
That
this is
part of the process.
So, for instance, here, here's my Flash 110. Okay, it was received 112. Within 17 days, it was shipped back out. Here are my pre-screen received 11/12. And they were scheduled for grading like the next day.
Yeah,
they're still scheduled for grading, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
My issue is this: this book has been received since 7/9, and it's still only received, and it's been 125 or 130 days at this point, and it says it should be back in 149. There's no way in hell it's going to go from received to scheduled for grading to grading and
Are you
shipped back.
counting business days or all days?
No, I'm counting business days.
Yeah.
There's no way in hell it's going to get here in 4 weeks. No way. Or 5 weeks, or however long it's supposed to be. 6 weeks, whatever it is. 5-6 weeks. There's no way.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's kind of like it's another one of those that sucks, but what it is like there's a lot of randomness to it right now too. Like since that first price hike, and the more things that we've seen happen are people get books turned around in a month. No rhyme or reason to it. I know what it looks like they're doing, just from my point of view, is they're really experimenting with their process to try to fine tune it and figure out how to cut those turnaround times down. So that's why you're hearing stories across the board. People like, my books have been there a year. Other people, dude, I just sent off books last month and they're already back. Their CGC is doing some stuff. They're it just seems like they're trying to figure it out.
Yeah, and I get that, and maybe they are, but at this point, it looks bad.
Of course.
It looks really bad. It looks really, really bad on their part. And did you guys see all the comments? Like, it's...
Yeah, I'm one of them.
It's
DJ Links.
DJ Links is, oh my gosh, dude. It's bad. It's terrible.
I think I saw your comment said RIP mentions or something like that.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, DJ Link says, yes, a price increase. I love it. While you're at it, add 6 more months to my books that are being graded right now.
Yeah.
And another person said, I just want our stuff that's been there for 6 or 7 months.
Yeah, I just talked to Skeff about his Canto. I was thinking about sending mine in. And I was like, but I don't know about how I feel about getting them in the year 2023, because that's pretty much what's going to happen.
I don't know if I'm going to renew my subscription this coming year.
Well, you have two obvious options. One, continue to voice your complaint, because hopefully enough people doing it, they'll hear it and attempt to do something better, and continue to submit while you're at it. Submit sooner than later in case it's not going to get any better. Number two, submit to CBCS and get over yourself.
Dude, Bert, do yourself a favor and watch Dale's video right after this, because what he's saying is just so hilarious, but at the same time, it's so heart wrenching because that's
All right, I'll watch it.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll make a video on my full thoughts on it, but you guys pretty much hit everything on the nail there. It's just,
By the way, Dale, awesome video, man.
Masada took over a year and the label was not in place correctly. And you know what's interesting is that they keep raising these prices. They even raised prices on the magazines here, right? And
They raised it across the board.
Their magazine slabs are trash.
It was $2 price increase for the majority of it, $5 for some of it.
What I think we all can agree, their magazine cases are complete trash ass, horrible.
Yeah, you should watch Dale's video.
Yeah.
And it's just ridiculous. And I need to make a full notes of everything I'm going to say. I need to make a full notes of everything I'm going to say because I know I'm going to forget something. But
yeah,
it's bad.
You need to write that down.
It's really bad. It's a bad look for them. And the worst part is it says that these price increases will go into effect like January 18th or something like that. So you have 2 weeks to submit your books. So what they're doing is they're like, okay, we're increasing the prices so we get more money, but also we're going to get more money now because we're telling you we're increasing the prices. So everyone's going to submit now.
Well, they made an announcement that one part of the problem that they hit with these extensions was when they did the last price increase, there's a huge influx of people that jammed them up. So,
but they're the issue for that. For their in-house signings, they're the reason why they're so backed up.
I mean, especially during COVID, you can't fault them for that whatsoever. There's flip the coin too. Now, think of how many creators are out there. Like, I'm not a CGC defender. I'm just playing the devil's advocate here. Like, I'm against this price hike right now at this time, especially altogether. But the in-house signing things, I think, have been a really useful tool for these creators that have been sidelined from cons and everything. That's a huge part of their income or something like that. So these things that facilitators will do or CGC will do or CBCS, that's got to be helpful to the these writers and artists, right?
I really want to get CGC on and ask them these questions.
Trash them.
I mean, no, I would do it respectfully, and I know
trash them respectfully.
Like
he did.
From what I understand, Karate Kevin, when he interviewed them, he had to give them the questions beforehand.
That's right. Yeah.
Like, I get it. Right. They don't want to be caught off guard. They want to know what they're going to do. I get it. But at the same time, like I don't know. It's bad luck. It's a bad luck. It's a real bad luck. And I've heard and seen multiple people say that they've submitted books, like April, or I think Panda, you were one of them. Like, you submitted a book so long ago that it fell off the.
Yeah, because it only shows 8 months. It only goes back 8 months. Mine had been there so long, it's fallen off that I had to call CGC and be like, hey, I don't even know the submission number because all I have is what's on the packing slip. The packing slip is not the same as, the submission number or whatever. So when you look it up, like there's a way to look up your old submissions, but you have to have those numbers. And I forgot to write it down. I mean, it's been freaking 8 months. So I just figured it would be on the site for long. But yeah, I still haven't gotten it. If they're still staying true to the 222-day turnaround that they quoted me for magazines. And this is excluding Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I should be getting my books shipped to me on January 20th. Now, with this new price hike coming in on the 18th, now we might see another, longer CGC turnaround time. So that 222-day turnaround that they were telling me might even be longer now. So,
it's stupid.
who knows?
It just is. Yeah, 222 days. You know how long that is? Business days?
Over.
It's like 50 weeks, which is a year.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah.
It's just terrible.
I don't know. At this point, I've kind of got like accustomed like that. Like that's been the turnaround time. Like 6 months, 9 months, a year has been the turnaround time for like almost a solid year now. So it's just kind of that's just the to be expected at this point.
You know, Aaron Spider's talking about Tyler Kirkham if he doesn't send him a replacement slab. I'll be completely honest. I don't ever buy slabs from artists, from their stores or whatever. I just don't. I've never had an issue because I don't do that usually. I've had my fair share of CGC issues, not as bad as others, obviously, but Tyler Kirkham blames CGC for my book having no remark. Wow.
What did they erase it off of your book?
I know, right? That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like,
I'm assuming what he's saying is that he's blaming CGC for not telling him to do a remark on something he paid for. So it sounds like I would contact CGC.
He bought that remark from Tyler Kirkham. Tyler Kirkham was the one that was going to do the remark on it and then send it to CGC. Now Tyler Kirkham's blaming CGC for a remark that he didn't even do in the first place.
Wow.
So
okay, all right, wow.
Papa Ignacio.
What's up, Iggy?
Hi.
Wow. Yeah, it almost feels like CGC is just like we're gonna make our prices whatever we want because we keep getting so many, which I get
Bobby.
from a business standpoint, but at the same time they're alienating a large portion of the community by doing that.
Enough. If they could just alienate some more, they can get these lead times down.
Yeah, I mean, and maybe that's part of it. They're like, we're trying to get if you want to submit it to us, you're gonna have to pay for it. And
Bro, if people would stop sending in like every week's modern random BS books all the time, that's a huge part of it is the influx of people that stepped into the market, especially during COVID times, that just sent everything in the world to get slabbed.
Yeah. I submitted it pre-screen, and that was my first one. It probably will be the only one I do. We'll see, but
hey Burke.
What?
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Bobby Ghetto, he's actually from Kansas City. So whenever we go to, oh, that's right, you did. So we should, we should all hang out again, and I'll actually try to be at PlanetCon this time. So
you better be there this year, dude. I even told you I was like,
yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to do a
media pass. Let's do it.
Yeah, that guy was a total dickwad.
Oh yeah, that's right. You had some pretty hard stories.
Total twat. So I'm probably not going to do that again. So I keep telling guys the comic community has the power to make a difference and take the power from CGC. We need to.
No, they don't, because that would talk. I mean, these people getting together, unifying all, and it's not going to happen.
Oh man, with CGC doing the remark, they just put a smiley face and Sharpie on the outside of the actual.
I probably need to get rid of my Key Collector subscription. I don't even hardly use the app, but I know a lot of people
pay for it.
That's $2 a month. You can go in there.
The Key Collector app.
Yeah, you don't use it.
I thought it was free. I use it for free.
Yeah, there are free portions, but if you want like the extra stuff, then it's obviously extra. They have a whole section on negative space covers, which the Power Rangers are on there.
Oh, nice.
What was that one that you had that was like green? Oh, the X-Men #1. It's going down.
Oh, you're talking about the Polaris?
This green one right here?
Yeah, the character, the Rogue one, yeah.
Yeah, it's
the
going down.
J. Scott Campbell one.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really good book, though. It's super clean.
This one is pretty sick.
Yeah.
Anakin. That's pretty.
Is that the John Tyler Christopher one?
Yes, it is.
It
Here you
never
go.
stops, Tyler.
Here,
It never
here,
stops.
here you go, Mark.
That's it.
Shit.
Betty
No,
and Veronica.
yes. Betty and Veronica, Friends Forever, Spring Break #1, convention exclusive. Limited to 250 copies. No, there's some cool things on here. They got the banana Wolverine.
The C2E2 exclusive.
Mm-hmm. There's just a bunch of really cool ones that I had never even seen.
And that is something this year that I'm going to try and quail in my soul, is to not look at exclusives and just be heartbroken that I didn't get it. You know what I mean? Because there's actual books that I want to get other than these exclusives that I have to stop saying that's a really cool exclusive. I want to get that for the cover when the story sucks or whatever. I have to stop buying so many exclusives.
Yeah,
You know?
me too. Me too. Speaking of an exclusive, I'm gonna be unboxing an exclusive tomorrow. Oh shoot!
Speaking of which,
meeting Burke changed my life. I don't know about that. He recognized me from my shirt because I had my Burke fam shirt on, and it was cool. It's always nice meeting one of my fans. He was like, I will say there was like 3 people that recognized me. There was actually more people that recognized me at that small con in Kansas City than Planet Con.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there was a lot of white trash. No, just playing.
No, I think it's because there's just like I'm a part of the Kansas City comic collectors group, and I post my videos on there.
I see.
I think they just keep seeing me post and post and post. Versus Planet Con, there's people from all over the state or tri-state area or whatever. You know, I'm getting to the point where I'd almost just prefer to buy them already slabbed, depending on the book.
Pre-ordering the slab is like, okay, I bought this today and I probably won't see it until a year and a half from now.
And Karate Kevin said this in his video recently, where he's just like, a lot of people talk about how they submit all these books and take chances with CGC. I have a free membership. I just buy them already graded usually, and every once in a while I'll submit a book if there's a signing or if there's a convention. And
yeah,
after I've been doing this for 6 years now, I get it. I 100% get it.
I think dude, Mark, I just sent my my book to Justin.
Hey,
my Infinity Gauntlet. Hey, what up, dude?
Right. Yeah, he just finished up my Perez books today. I'm actually, that's what I'm talking to right now.
Nice. Tell him I said what's up.
Tell him I said
I sent him
go Chiefs.
window bags, and we're talking about the window bags.
You know he's a big Bills fan, right? You know that.
Oh, that's why I said that.
Oh, okay.
True Panda, but I know it's a 9.8 for $60 to $80.
That's true. Oh, and you can also get surprised when you finally get it in the mail. You're like, what is this? I don't remember this.
I am also looking forward to the new season. When does it come out? It's got to be soon, right?
Yeah, this month.
And I want to say the Flash finally comes back.
The 11th or 12th?
Mm-hmm. We have that, Peacemaker both dropping this month, and I think Naomi's supposed to start this month as well.
Oh, that'd be exciting.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that because, like, I'm so unfamiliar with the character. I just have a little bit of exposure from the Justice League comics, so I like the idea of new territory. You
know. January 18th is when Superman and Lois comes back. Flash, I don't know when that returns.
Do you even want it to return at this point?
It's been bad. I'll be honest. It's been bad. Yeah. It's been real bad. But
yeah.
Naomi next week. Yeah. Hey, if you watch my video from yesterday, Naomi might be a little bit of spec there. Might be a little bit. We'll see. It depends on how good the show does. If you're one of those people that bought that book when it came out, I mean, you're sitting pretty right now, regardless of whatever. You bought it at cover price, spent $30 on CGC, and now it's worth $190. I remember at one point it was like 300, 250, 300 for a 9.8. Now it's 190. So it's gone down. So
That's true.
Yeah.
Air spiders.
I mean, to be
Yeah.
completely honest with you, though, I did pre-order a 9.8 of a book, and I never got it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We don't want to go down that road again.
Hell yeah. That's awesome, Steve.
So that's why I don't want to do that anymore. I'd rather just buy the book like 6 months, 8 months later, when they have it in their hands slabbed, buy it then. And do not buy from out of country. Don't ever do that.
Oh, I disagree with what you're saying right there completely.
I
I have nothing but awesome experiences buying from both Canada and the UK. And you
Yeah, I was
can
gonna
get
say I've had a lot of good response from like Comic Kingdom of Canada. Oh my gosh.
Comic Kingdom, what is it, Sad Lemon in the UK or whatever?
I have yet to order from them, but I love their site. It's
I've
really
got
easy to
I've
navigate.
got the final Jang DOT cover that normally they do like sets and stuff. It's just he only did one cover, but for the same issue, Javon Jordan did a cover as well, and they paired Jang's with Javon's if you wanted a set. So I'm like, yeah. And that was the only store that carried it, so that's on the way. Did K Titus go underground or something, Tyler?
No, he
last I
changed
remember,
his name.
He's gonna give away a Hulk 181 if everyone subs him up.
Who's
And
gonna
then
do that?
He didn't want to do it. He doesn't have it.
Then he went underground.
Yeah, now he's hello something or whatever. I don't know. He deleted all of his videos too. So
Who was that?
K
K
Titus.
Titus.
He went underground, man. He went into Witsec.
Yeah,
Wait, did he really?
He said if he reached a certain amount of subs,
1,000.
that he would be giving away a Hulk 181, and
He did get to
Never came.
1,000.
Yeah,
he's
then
over
when he hit it, he's like, I'm going to do it after the Olympic Games because I'm getting some of the coins from that, because he does like stuff with the coin community as well.
He must have
And
deleted
I met some great people because of him, like Silver Coin on YouTube and everything that K Titus sent my way, like won some giveaways from me and stuff.
Did he though? Did he get hacked?
Yeah, did he though?
No.
You seen his videos? You guys seen it? Great supporter of this
Dude,
community.
Air Spider 23, you have the worst luck with comic books.
I
Tyler
know,
Kirkham
that
got you, Sad
sucks.
Lemon got you, Mutant Beaver got you, Comic Mint got you. No,
Yeah,
Comic Mint didn't get you.
Damn.
Wow, that sucks, man. I just read that message.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll never see it though, Tyler. It's just he'll never do that giveaway.
He I don't know, dude. I remember like watching this video. I'm like, what the hell am I watching? Like I said, great supporter of this community. Just a little freaked out a little bit by some of his videos, if I'm being honest. And some of the other
wears a mask.
and some of the other things that he's sent people. I'll just say that.
I told like he did one video. I said if we could just get this in like sepia tone and sped up, it'd be great. And within by the end of the day, Pocan Joe had downloaded it, sepia'd it, and sped it up. It was so crazy.
Oh man, especially that one that he did for Cardboard Crazies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was crazy too.
Yeah. So his name is Hello. How are you?
Mm-hmm.
No videos. This channel has no videos.
Yep, he deleted all of his videos.
How many subscribers?
1.17.
Yeah, you should watch Hate My Name. Spelled H8 My Name. And he talks all about K Titus. K Titus actually said that Hate My Name was the one that hacked him. There's no way. But, you know, I don't want to get into that whole drama or whatever, so.
I don't see that. Oh, there it is. 720 subscribers.
Gary B got hacked?
No way.
No. What up, Kenneth Bird?
I'm next.
Hacks all around. Dang. Hey, thanks a lot, Dale.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to sub him up.
That's okay.
I'm just kidding. I've been subbed to him. You can unlist them without
Oh.
deleting them. Okay. No, he told me K Titus got hacked.
Oh, I see.
Gary B told me he got hacked tonight. And talking about K Titus. Okay. Sorry, bad wording there. Oh, okay, I got it. Yeah, I did know this. I did know this. I ain't worried about that. If YouTube and Instagram goes away forever, I'll be completely fine. I'd prefer it didn't, obviously, but I'd be fine.
Right.
I would prefer that it did not. There's like no good books coming out next week, guys. Outside of
There's none.
Mighty Morphin 15, and I guess for you guys, DOT. And there's, in my opinion, I don't see anything else that I would even get. Mighty Morphin would be the only book that I would get.
Who is it that K Titus said hacked him?
Hate My Name.
Hate My Name.
I don't see anything on here about K Titus. It looks like he's got all weird kind of stuff all over the board here.
Yeah. What'd you say at
Yeah,
the beginning? What'd you say?
it's two guys that run it, I think. There's one guy in the Guy Fawkes mask, and then there's
I
another
found
guy in the
found it.
panda mask.
Oh, you found the video?
Yeah, with let's talk about K Titus from 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll watch it. I'll
Yeah.
I'll get Dale's video queued up first.
Why?
Oh, is it that time? Time to get out of here. Head over to Ruben.
Is he still going?
It's got to be, right? It's got to be.
I think so, yeah. All right, let's all hop on over there then.
Catch you on the flip side.
Hey, what's up, John? Hawaiian Punch 72.
Hey, what up, Dave? You watched my video from yesterday? Let me know.
Let me know.
Let me know.
This is a really cool shirt. Did you look at it?
Yeah, I've actually owned that shirt.
Hey, there they are. Oh, they got Ryan on. That's awesome.
4 hour and 15-minute wait. Wow. Just to get up.
Yeah, we should head over there. We should head over.
All right, let's do it. Bye-bye.
All right. Okay. Well, that was somewhat abrupt. Thank you to comic_book_president IG for sponsoring the channel. Use my promo code BURK54 to get free shipping back to you on your first order. Thank you to the amazing people over at 616 for sponsoring my channel and Panda's channel. Check out the 616comics.com for all of your exclusive variants and comic book needs. Thank you also to the channel members. Everyone in the family tier is entered to win a monthly Burke Box sponsored by the 616. Thank you to everyone in the family friend tier and supporter tier. A link to everyone in the friend and family tier. A link to their Instagram or YouTube is in the description of all of my videos. Thanks everyone for coming on. We had a great time. Head over to Ruben Guzman, White Tiger, Cool Calm Collective YouTube. Peace.